Happy Passover, everyone. This is the time of year to get together with friends and family to share the holiday and to eat. So here to show us some of her favorite foods for a Seder meal is the author of 12 cookbooks and culinary expert, Bonnie Stern. Thank you for being here today.
I'm so excited
Happy
to be
Passover.
Here. Thank you. Happy Passover.
So I'm seeing a lasagna here. Not what I would expect.
Well, it's a matzo lasagna.
Okay.
And matzah is in place of the noodles.
Okay.
And it is remarkably similar and delicious.
I am going to be the judge of that, but I want to help you make one of these.
I want you to help me make it. Okay, so the first thing that we need is put ricotta cheese together.
Sure, okay.
So you're going to mix it up. Whoops. Okay, and I'm going to put in some spinach that we've already cooked.
Yep.
And it has some onions in it too. And just make sure you drain it. Again,
Spinach,
because you don't
onions,
want
ricotta.
Exactly. And then we're also going to put an egg.
Okay.
And I beat the egg a little bit, but that's fine. And I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, and you can add as much of these things as you want, of course, and some salt. And just a little bit of nutmeg. Don't put too much nutmeg in. And if you've got a whole nutmeg and you can grate it fresh, that's even better.
Now, what is your tip? Because my biggest pet peeve when I'm jonesing for lasagna is to go to a restaurant for lasagna and there's this like soupy, watery tomato sauce on the bottom. I like it.
Well, the tomato sauce should be nice and thick when you're putting it together. The ricotta cheese, drain it first. If you see any liquid with it, put it in a strainer and just let it drain. And then also the spinach can be watery too.
That's right.
So I cook the spinach fresh, but after it's cooked, if it's watery, well, it will be a little watery, even if there's no water on it. Right. Just wring it out in a paper towel or a clean
Don't be afraid to get that out of there.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so this is ready.
So we're going to go over here, and we're going
TV
to start doing layers.
All right.
So the layers that we have the ricotta cheese, we've got the tomato sauce, we've got grated mozzarella and grated Parmesan. And you're going to make layers with the matzah. And the first thing that goes in is some tomato sauce. So put in a nice big spoonful of tomato sauce and spread it over the bottom. All right. And I'm going to just wet the matzah. You soak it, but you don't really soak it.
All right. So
and
like
then
this?
We're gonna,
is this
exactly that. It's perfect, Ben.
That's perfect. You see that?
There.
I respond very well to positive reinforcement.
I knew that somehow. Okay.
So just a little bit of water. Just dunk it in for a little bit.
Just dunk it in a little, like this.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to just cut a little piece off of here, like that's going to fit the rest of the pan.
as it cooks, it's soaking up all the liquid.
Goodness.
Okay.
Yes, so we're going to do that. Now you're going to spread a layer of this.
All right.
And then I'm going to soak. So you're going to put about half of the mixture in now.
Okay.
And then you're just going to spread it. There's a little spreader that works really well. A little bit more, a little bit more.
All right, a little more.
And during Passover, this is a great dish during Passover because for Seders, you follow a ritual. And you have certain dishes that your grandparents cook, that your mother cooked, that you're carrying on the tradition. But during Passover, which lasts 8 days, and you're not going to be eating bread, you want to have different things that you can feed your family that they're going to love. So this is a really great recipe. And now you're going to put in the cheese. Yeah.
So this seems also like something you could, any time of year, you could substitute the matzah for noodles.
But when you taste it with the matzah, it's really delicious. And you can also get gluten-free matzah now, and you can put it in. So put a little bit of that cheese in too. And then you're going to put another layer of tomato sauce, and then we're going to layer another layer of this.
All right. And then you just repeat this as many times as you can or want.
Exactly. And also during Passover, some people only eat kosher for Passover foods, so if you have different cheeses that you want to use, you could use different kind of cheese. Yeah. And afterwards, you could make something like a lasagna with, so you'd make another layer like this. And don't worry if the matzah breaks, just layer it.
All right, Bonnie, we only have about a minute left, so I need to taste this over here. This is magic of TV here. Yeah. Go into the time machine. All right, let's see. Oh, look at this. Okay, this looks good. Lots of cheese.
I hope he likes that. I hope he likes that.
You would not know. You're absolutely right. You would not know that that's matzah. That is fantastic. Not that there's anything wrong with matzah, but that's fantastic. All right. Okay. Dessert time. Okay. We've done the savory. Time to do some sweet.
So for dessert, at Passover, macaroons are very popular, and they're just made with coconut and some egg white and sugar. But what I did here is I made it into a pan of them so that they'll be bars. So you can spread on some salted caramel sauce that you either make or buy. And if you buy it, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, like that?
Yeah, like about half. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
And then you can spread it.
Oh, because it's just a thin layer. You just want a thin layer.
Very thin layer, and then this is baked, but then you refrigerate the
All right,
caramel.
Here, you know what? I'm making a mess here. Then the chocolate on top, this is what it ends up looking like.
That's what it is.
And then, Bonnie, I have to try this too.
Yes. Well, I think you're going to like this.
I'm going to have to try this.
I don't think it's a problem.
Oh, there we go. winner.
Yeah, I know. And I'll just spread this while you're trying it.
Yeah.
Good?
That's fantastic.
Like, I love caramel and chocolate.
I love you, Bonnie. Thank you for being here.
I love you, too.
Thank you. Mwah. Okay, don't go anywhere. You can find these recipes on yourmorning.ca. We'll be right back. Happy Passover.